Welcome to Talkin Baseball. We've got an interview with Kevin Biggio and some headlines around the camps. Let's go. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Talkin Baseball. My name is JOMBOY. I'm coming to you from the Bronx headquarters of JOMBOY Media, and sitting right next to me, we can touch hands if we want. Coronavirus is my co-host, good friend, Jake Storielli, and we're in the Bronx, and this is exciting. It's our first Monday. I feel like first full week.
First Monday.
In office. We have a full slate of shows to record, and I couldn't be more excited about it. How are you doing, Jake?
I'm good, man. I'm a New Yorker now. I got Tim's jeans Yankee shirt. I didn't wear this into the office. I'm sure you've been probably curious of how hard I've been leaning. No, I wore a regular shirt like that, and I brought this just because, and I'll be kind of self-conscious for a second, I thought people were going to give me crap. I just wore like a normal gray shirt, and I thought people were going to be like, bro, Jake, you're in the office just wearing a normal gray shirt. And yes, I do wear normal clothes.
You dressed up.
But office also really warm, and I forgot about that. So I was wearing a long sleeve shirt and switched into this instantly because when I got here this morning.
Oh, you had to open up the windows?
No, BBD beat me, and he cranked he got the windows up, but...
It's almost like whoever gets here first, all 20 windows.
Yeah.
Lower my my headphones.
It was sauna mode a little bit.
Yeah. I have a pair of shorts in my backpack.
And yeah, at the temperature I walked in at, it was like, I definitely have to change into the jersey now, or my day's ruined.
You don't even know how bad you'll find out when, like, summer we're going to be in hell because we can't have an air conditioner in here. But man, when it was winter and it was 20 degrees outside and they were blasting the heaters are off. So imagine if they're on.
Yeah.
Jimmied all those.
So I'm doing well.
Yeah, doing well. You look good.
I'm actually mad at you.
Why?
So you kind of went at the Jakes from State Farm last night?
No, I didn't. I had sympathy for them.
Yeah, we don't want your sympathy.
I know.
The Jakes have enough going on. Deal with the Jimmies. Sprinkles. Jimmy rigging things.
I like that.
Deal with the Jimmies. Leave the Jakes out of it.
I had so much sympathy. I do think that there's some Jakes that quit State Farm because of that commercial.
1,000%.
Right? And that's a funny story.
The guy in my building, new building I moved in New York, Jake from State Farm, instantly.
Yeah. Oh,
the Jakes have been so poorly represented, and it's actually sad. Like, if I do get popular, I'm going to be one of the faces of the Jakes, and it's a brutal look.
You got, like, Gyllenhaal.
Gyllenhaal is kind of not accepted by the Jakes.
He's one of the best actors going.
I know. So you think the Jakes would have him with welcome arms, but he's kind of not.
All right. Anyway,
who do you have after Gyllenhaal, by the way?
Jake from Twilight.
I mean, and that's not even his. It's Jacob.
No, there's other Jakes.
You'd be surprised, man. It's shocking. Like, Jake Plummer was a pretty meh NFL quarterback, and he's high on the list.
Ellsbury.
Jacoby.
Okay, anyway, I had sympathy for the Jakes. I wasn't coming after them at all.
We don't need sympathy.
I need someone to write an article about all the names that have been ruined by corporate America. Like Alexa. You can't name a girl Alexa now.
Yeah.
Her life's ruined.
Yeah.
Jake got ruined,
Everything's cyclical, I think.
Yeah, everything is.
Like, Alexa will have a huge comeback in 15 years.
Maybe, but then she's going to deal with some old. So Jake Gyllenhaal is the most famous Jake.
Yeah.
According to Ranker.com famous list. Oh, Jake Paul's probably up there.
He's definitely the leader in the clubhouse
that
right
sucks,
now.
though.
Yeah, it's tough. But that's more of a Jake vibe,
okay,
if we're being honest.
That is more of a Jake vibe. Yeah. Jake LaMotta.
I mean, that's going back. People don't even know who that is anymore.
I know, 97 years old. That's number 2 ranked famous Jake.
I'm telling you, the Jakes have been Jake from State Farm I just typed in Jake, and I think Jake from State Farm is 4th on the list.
Jake Locker?
Who's Jake Cannavale?
Anyway.
Jake Locker was a bust. Cannavale's a musician. So yeah, the Jakes are here, and I'm excited in New York. Commute went decently.
Nice. I got here late. I was mad at myself for getting here late.
Stuff happens in New York.
Well, when
Hot take.
I mean, you rely on public transportation,
Yeah.
and you're going to get fucked. But that is half the reason why I was late, because they're doing construction at my bus stop, so we have to walk to the next stop. Just brutal.
Dude.
Walk to the next stop? Oh, we have a stop. Just don't do construction at it, you know?
Yeah. Tough.
Anyway, this episode of Talkin' Baseball is brought to you by our dear friends. I don't know which camera's on right now, but John Round, Brandon K35, Mika Vaughn. I like that name, Mika Vaughn, and Jenna Muriel. I think I might have copied and pasted that name wrong.
Yeah.
I think I'm missing a vowel.
Mariel. She came to our spring training event.
Oh, yeah. Spring. I think she's coming to the Bronx, too.
Should.
Thank you very much.
I should. Should we tell our Talking Baseball fans we're having a Yankees party in the Bronx, or should we not mention that?
We're having a Yankees party in the Bronx if you listen to this show and you're not a Yankees fan and you live in the New York area. There might be some of those.
Yeah.
Mets fans.
Yeah.
If you're a Mets fan and you listen to this and you want to come to our launch party,
Billy's in the Bronx.
it's at Billy's in the Bronx.
Saturday at
Saturday.
7?
In the park. 7 o'clock. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Those are our most recent Patreons. We appreciate them very much.
Thank you.
We do have an interview with Kevin Biggio,
second baseman.
And I want to clarify something for people that watch this on YouTube.
I have a clarification after your clarification.
All right, a couple clarifications. We're running hot with clarifications. I've been separating the interview and the episode on YouTube. So if you were watching on YouTube, the Kevin Biggio interview will be an entirely separate video. But if you're listening on the podcast app, it will come up on this episode. So on the audio, they are combined. On YouTube, they are separate. We've been doing that, and people have been confused, so I'm just clarifying.
Okay, my clarification, is it Biggio or Biggio? Because I said Biggio.
I thought you said Biggio.
See, now I don't know.
Because I always said Biggio.
Doing it Biggio.
Yeah.
Because that's what I'm thinking
during
of.
the interview, I believe you say Biggio, and then you know how scared I get to say people's names in front of them? I got so scared, because I did the intro for the card game, I think. And I think I just went super fast with like Biggio.
So on his Cavan's doesn't have the pronunciation. His dad's has Biggio. Biggio. It's Biggio, right? Biggio. Yeah.
Do you have a take on this, BBD?
Eileen Biggio.
Okay. I think that's right.
All right. Great stuff.
Okay. So if we said it wrong, either way, tweet at Cavan on Twitter at Doing It Biggio. You'll hear us mention that. But yeah, tweet at him, Instagram at him. He was a really cool dude.
He was cool.
Still is.
Nah, he could have changed after
the interview changed him a little bit, you think?
Yeah. All right. We have some topics to go over that are hot in baseball.
Hot topics.
Juan Soto and Jack Flaherty, two young studs.
Good players.
We
know half of them.
Both declined. This is an interesting process. So they're pre-arbitration, so they're just team controlled. So teams can just straight up say, this is your raise. This is what we're paying for you. And all of the teams do it different ways. You know, they value different things. They put different monetary values on different things. So they both offered Juan Soto and Flaherty what they're going to, like, this is what you're making next year.
Right.
Congrats. You got bumped up a little bit.
Yep.
Both of them said, nah, not happening. Yeah. No way. I need more. I don't get how it fully works. So then the team goes back and gives them more?
I mean, I think this is a newer thing. I'll be honest, I'm not super familiar with this. I'm assuming what this is, I mean, these guys clearly being superstars and the best players on their teams. So they're going to them and being like, hey, you got to do something.
Yeah, so Flaherty said that he denies it out of principle. So a lot of rookies just accept it. But Flaherty was like, out of principle, just because the system's so stupid, I am saying no to this. I think the team can be like, all right, don't care. I tried to research this on the bus right here, and I was really troubling I couldn't find exactly how it works, but I think the team sometimes in good faith goes and finds a little bit more. So check this out. Flaherty got a $10K bonus for finishing 4th in the Cy Young.
Sure.
But he gets a $10K penalty for not accepting the terms of the contract that they, so it washed out.
It's tough.
So anyway, they settled. Soto is making $629,000 this upcoming season. And Flaherty, I think he's making around the same. For some reason, I don't have it typed out here. They're both making like less than $2 million.
Slightly over the minimum
Yeah.
of what they should be making.
And it's just a reminder that the system is stupid right now.
System's bizarre. It truly bizarre that two of the best players in the league make towards the minimum. And, yeah, I mean, it's go check out our CBA episode with Plouffe. We touched upon some of this stuff, but and I think we always assume that our listeners are intense baseball people that kind of know the pre-arb and some of the salary stuff. But if you saw Juan Soto last playoffs and then you found out that he makes, bottom 10th percentile of what people make in the league.
He was the star of the World Series.
Yes.
I mean, not the Rendon, Strasburg. I mean, obviously they all. I'm not saying Rendon won the World Series for them, but as far as like watching a game, and I would ask my mom, who doesn't know the Nationals, like, who do you think the star is? She's like, well, that guy's on TV a lot,
Right,
making a lot of money off that.
What is the solution, though? Because at the same time, well, and we're not going to actually fully deep dive into CBA solution, but, I mean, these guys are also the one percenters.
Yeah.
Juan Soto and Jack Flaherty are the outliers of everyone else.
And I thought there was something in place for, like, hey, because, like, Gio Urshela earned himself an extra $1 million last year because he performed so well in a specific amount of years, and he was so vital to a team, and there's some equation that says, like, you know what, you earned more money. Like, you're going to get to the next step. I forget what it is, but there needs to be something in place.
Yeah.
Like, hey, if that dude's a mainstay on your roster, just helped you win the World Series.
Yeah.
Like, Flaherty was the best, but Flaherty was the best pitcher at the second half. Let me finish that thought. So he deserves it, but Soto, like, so much deserves it.
Yeah. I guess something with Cy Young and MVP votes, but then that becomes a whole ordeal, too, because I know that's a nightmare for you because you get the bad beat writers and stuff.
Oh, yeah. Don't let the beat writers dictate players' money. That's fucked.
We'll shoot this one to Plouffe and get him hot because Flaherty's his boy, too. So he'll have a fire take.
Fire take.
So ugly. I hate him. What else do you have, Jim?
Well, sad news. Trey Mancini has
Yeah.
left Orioles camp, set to undergo medical procedure unrelated to baseball. I mean, everyone has come to the same guess, and I'm not even going to voice it. You can take your own guess. There's kind of no reason to speculate. We know it's personal. We know it's not a baseball injury. We know that everyone is feeling really sympathetic and sending their best wishes and prayers and however they deal with that his way. It is sad. Just kind of a sad reminder that life exists and these guys are humans. He tweeted. Did you see his tweet?
Yeah.
He said, I want to express my heartfelt gratitude to everyone for their kind sentiments and well wishes. It further drives home the fact that I am surrounded by the best family, friends, teammates, and fans that I could ever ask for. And then there was a follow-up tweet that said, once there is more clarity, I will be sure to keep everyone updated over the next few days. I look forward to a healthy recovery and being back on the field soon. I mean, who knows? He's going to miss a lot of time, it seems like.
Yeah, your head naturally jumps to the worst things possible when that amount of information is shared, and that's it. I mean, we'll have to see. Like he said, he's got to make sure he knows what's going on, and when he does, if him and his family's comfortable sharing what's going on. But yeah, crazy sad news, and I mean, it's kind of tough. We went to Orioles camp, and it's easy to take your jabs at the Orioles because they're in a tough spot as a franchise right now. But I mean, he's kind of the guy you go to see with the Orioles, and it's a real bummer, and you just have to wish him the best and whatever it is. Hopefully, he can be back sooner than later. But yeah, scary sad news of the weekend.
Yeah, get better, Trey Mancini.
Done.
One of the Orioles worth watching.
Yeah.
So need him to get better.
Please.
All right, we'll pivot to a fun story.
Okay, I like those.
Jose Bautista.
Joey Bats, your guy.
Joey Bats trying to become Joey Arms.
Joey Bats.
He kind of like.
I just typed Joey Bats into Baseball Reference. So.
He didn't retire. No one wanted him as a position player anymore. He's 38 years old or 9 years old, and he wants to return as a pitcher.
Arms fresh. Not a lot of miles.
Someone was quoted saying that he sits 92.
He's got some, as my dude Ryan Yarborough said, he's got the funk. He's always had a weird, when he was playing third base, he had a weird throw over to first. He's got a little funk in that arm. October 19th, 1980. So, yeah, he's 39. I'm rooting for this very hardcore.
Of course.
Because if you're not hardcore, and if you live hardcore,
yeah.
School of Rock people, go watch a movie.
Let's rock. Let's rock.
Yeah. I mean, it would be awesome because this is a guy who's hit 50 home runs in a season. And yeah, dude, you just know I love the versatile guys, and one of the things I get louder about is that, yes, Ohtani is awesome, and he's a special dude, but I think these two-way guys have been cut off.
Yes.
We
agree.
I think guys throughout the years could have been two-way players.
There was 100 years of just not allowed.
Yeah, they just said no. Even Babe Ruth, it made him stop pitching.
Yeah, I have a strong belief he would have ate himself off the mound.
You're on your eat himself off the mound theory there. But yeah, man, I'm all for this because this is the future of baseball, and I think baseball was kind of idiots for the past 100 years.
So what's
because a lot of times in sports, the best athletes are the best athletes.
He's going to the Olympics and he's going to play for the DR, and he's not going to pitch though. He's going to play first base and hit. But yeah, he wants to come back and pitch. Oh, this. So he's got a slider. Passan says he has a nice slider. So this baseball MLB trade rumors says that he's not going to be Joey Bats. He's going to become Joey Sliders.
Ooh, Joey Sliders, which was
no Joey Arms is better.
Yeah,
Joey Arm.
Joey Throws. Joey Toss. Joey Pelota.
Joey Pelota.
Is that your Spanish broadcaster? I haven't seen that one on you a lot.
No, that was.
Did you sneeze in the middle there?
He wasn't Spanish. Okay. He's from Chile.
Oh.
Yes.
Not a ton of Chilean baseball players yet.
Too much beach.
Yeah.
I mean, what are you going to do?
Football. Yeah, I mean, this. I don't know. From 2010, you want some stats, Jim?
Sure.
From 2010 to 2015, 6 seasons, Joey Bats hit 227 home runs.
Yeah, so are you thinking this is kind of like a concoction thing? Like he went to the DR and he's like, got concocted up and he was like, wait, this actually may have helped.
Well, this might go against your Joey Bats was on future steroids. Which
I think he took the wrong steroids. I think he went to the DR.
He took the pitcher steroids?
Instead of hitter steroids. He's like, fuck, got to make best use of this. They're
in
me now.
I'll put this in the Joey Bats maybe didn't take future steroids. And if you haven't heard that JOMBOY theory, well, we'll get that to you another time.
It's been documented.
But I don't know. Like, this gives something that, like, this dude just loves baseball so much. He made his money. He got coin. He hit a bunch of homers, and now here we are, 54 homers in 2010. In 2020, we're talking about him being a relief pitcher hoping to sneak. And part of him is just doing this so he could sneak at bats, right?
I will become a pitcher, but only in the National League.
I mean, he's totally trying to sneak at bats.
And only a starting pitcher.
And I think that's obvious. But yeah, it's really cool, and
here's the thing:
if 39-year-old Jose Bautista can do it, that will open the door for a lot of people. Because
he's not doing it. They're gonna send him to Double-A.
The Mets exist.
Fuck. Yeah, they might have him just throw BP to Tebow.
What's the Mets checklist? Can you pitch in a bullpen?
Hopefully. The Mets are.
Can you play bad defense? Absolutely.
Yeah, but no, the Mets he's going to get sent to like Double-A somewhere, and he's going to be like, fuck this, I don't want to do this. But I like the idea of the Mets because they have Tebow just because it makes them money in the minor league system,
Sure.
So I like the idea.
Well, and he's figuring it out.
Oh, he'll get there. But I like the idea of Joey Bats coming down and just throwing bullpen sessions to Tebow in front of crowds. Like, that's like what the Mets sell now.
It's good content.
Yeah,
I go.
I'd go to one as well.
Mets are light years ahead of everyone. So I don't know. For some reason, I believe in Joey Bats. I'm gonna do this. He loves baseball. 2-pitch reliever. He's kind of insane, apparently. I don't know.
The chat. I like looking at the chat. Sean McLaughlin in the Patreon only chat. He says Joey Twirls.
Joey Twirls. That ain't bad.
because that can be good and bad.
Yeah.
I like that.
Joey Twirls. Leave a... I was going to ask for a review. I don't want a review right now.
Only review this podcast if you genuinely want to review this podcast.
Yeah, that's fair.
We're not going to fucking hound you
Opening
every
day, we'll
episode.
do a sucker one, but yeah.
One sucker begging for reviews a month, and that's all. I was listening to some podcasts, man. They do it every episode. Get over yourself.
Joey Bats.
If people want to leave a 5-star review, they'll leave one.
Dude, his 2010, 2011 have to be up there on like two of the best back-to-back
shit.
seasons there's been.
Shit. Noah Dubois in the chat. Joey Gas.
Joey Gas. I mean, that's so good.
That's great.
That's good. Joey Heat. I mean, yeah.
No, Gas.
There's a lot of different things.
Yeah.
Joey Gas is good.
If he was a bowler,
You've been called Joey
Joey
Gas,
Rolls.
too. Joey Rolls.
That's only if he became a bowler, though.
It's Jimmy Rollins.
Okay. Jake, I have a very important question. What kind of underwear are you wearing
Right now?
right now?
Oh, boy. Bad day for that.
Oh, no, laundry day?
Just life. Life day.
You going-
No, I wear
you going commando?
I go basic gray and black normally.
What brand?
I don't want to give them free advertising.
Don't do it.
dude. Come on.
All right. Yeah, I bet that brand isn't as good as Mack Weldon.
Mack Weldon.
Mack Weldon, they created their own fabric, their own stitch, because they wanted to customize. They wanted to normalize the sizing thing, because all the
Yes.
sizes are different. I recently changed the type of underwear I wear like a year ago.
You
Went
did?
I went from briefs to, what are they called now? I don't know.
Let's see them. Oh, you're almost like compression shorts.
Close to it.
Yeah.
Close to it. And I just bought a ton at MackWeldon.com because it was super easy to do it. You create a free account, totally free, place an order for any amount, and you never pay for shipping. That's a good perk. No shipping. Once you purchase $200 worth of products from Mack Weldon,
Do you know one person that likes paying for shipping?
No.
Mack Weldon took that out of the game.
Yeah. And once you purchase $200 worth of products from Mack Weldon, not only will you continue to receive free shipping, but you also start saving 20% on every order you make for the next year. Oh shit. So like if you buy presents for your family and you get up to $200 worth of stuff, then it helps you out the rest of your year.
Dude, I think
So
you're a Mack Weldon guy. Look at those are like
Yeah, but it's boxer briefs. That's what I wear. Boxer briefs.
yeah, but these are like more intense boxer briefs.
Yeah. It changed my life.
Your biscuits are down there.
Yeah. It also grants, if you do level 2, so you got like birthdays coming up, you buy $200 worth, or like
Sure.
say you got 3 brothers or whatever.
Yeah.
Buy them all
This is
Mack
for
Weldon.
everyone with 3 brothers.
Buy them all Mack Weldon stuff. Hit your $200 limit, or buy it for yourself. Treat yourself. But then you're hooked up for the rest of the year. You get to level 2, and you get access to products before they're even released. You get free shipping on everything, and you get 20% off on every order after that. Damn. Jake and I have a box of Mack Weldon coming. I got some boxer briefs. Katie ordered me some pants because I'm a pants snob now. I need that lightweight, not sweaty pants.
In my
material.
head, I just keep saying it with like a little British twinge. Mack Weldon.
Okay. That's good.
Get your Mack Weldon today.
Okay.
And it's very soft because it's soft on your biscuits.
It is. It's nice. So for 20% off your first order, visit MackWeldon.com and enter promo code BASEBALL.
Baseball.
That's Mack Weldon, MackWeldon.com. Enter code BASEBALL.
Mack Weldon. Baseball.
For 20% off your first order. And then you get 20% off every order once you hit that $200 limit. So go do it right now. Brought to you by Mack Weldon. Next up, Cespedes' little brother.
Yolkus.
Is that how you pronounce it?
Yoelkus? It's gotta be.
Ioannis
and Yoelkus. That's a tough. That's the tough. I don't know. You picture like the American sitcom where the dad and the son have a similar name and the mom yells something and they both say, "What?"
Like Didi Gregorius, his brother and his dad are both nicknamed Didi.
Right. That's tough.
Big Didi, little Didi, biggest
That
Didi.
can make things confusing. Ioannis and Yoelkus. I guess. I mean, there's a big twist in the middle. You can't listen to the first half when mom's calling your name. You just got to listen for that middle noise.
Okay. Middle noise. Didi. That was the end noise.
Oh, no.
All right. Cespedes Family Barbecue. I mean,
Yes.
we've called them live on the show before, but,
Yeah.
I mean, did they know that they're Yoelkis fans as well? Because they're not just Cespedes fans. They're the family.
Yeah.
So this is huge for them.
Do we make the call? I'm a little scared.
You want to try and call them?
Let's give him a call.
All right. We'll give them.
I tried to FaceTime. It was Friday when you and I were in the studio. I tried to FaceTime Jake because he, just had his surgery, and there's something else I want to tell him. But
I think I'm still hooked up to the board. So as long as BBD has the Bluetooth up, we can give him a call.
he had nods, said yes. This has become one of my favorite parts of the show.
All right. Now you can talk. Hello.
What's up?
Hey, we're recording Talking Baseball right now. We came into a burning question. Did you
Anyway.
did you guys know Yoelkis existed and that you have to be fans of him as well?
Yeah, we know about the little one.
Okay.
Because it's Cespedes family barbecue.
Yeah, I mean it's the entire family. It's like the Avengers universe.
Okay.
Are there any other Cespedeses that we need to know about, that you know about?
There are none that I need to know about right now, but I would not be surprised if in decades there are more. that
Yeah.
we all know.
Oh,
They're gonna have to
wow.
track the kids, and you're gonna have to track their kids and stuff.
You have to wait till then
Wow.
to see who's coming next.
That's huge. Hey, if you're in New York, just come to our office.
Is he calling from his shower right now?
Are you showering?
I'm currently on.
Oh, you're on the train? Cool. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Of course.
All right, see ya.
Miss you.
So they knew. And he knows that he has a lineage
Yeah.
to root for. Damn, those guys are in deep.
Deep with that one.
Anyway, Yoelkis is 20 years old, I believe. And Yoenis is 34. So, I mean,
How old's Yelich? I zoned out for that part.
I think he's 20.
20?
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
Yeah, he's young. But 22? 25.
25. Okay.
That's different.
You're
9 years
about to
apart.
call them out, and you've got that same thing with your brother.
No, what I was going to call out was that I was going to try and figure out when Yoenis left.
Sure.
But it was actually older because it's Cuba. I thought it was DR. He leaves at 16. And I was like, they knew he was about to leave to go get drafted. And they're like, let's have another baseball player. This money was awesome.
Time out. I've got Yoelkis at 22 years old.
All right.
So now Yoelkis Cespedes is somewhere between 20 and 25 years old.
My joke that I was going to make, which I kind of just said,
No, you
was
just
that
said.
Yoenis left at 16
Right.
and they got a nice signing bonus. And the family was like, let's do that again.
Yeah.
If we're just a birthing machine of baseball
This is
players.
smart.
So then he had a brother 16 years younger than him, and now he's going to get the signing bonus. But it doesn't make sense because they're not in the DR. They're in Cuba.
Yeah.
But, it was almost there.
It almost happened. Good luck, Yoelkis.
I mean, the Mets will just pick him up. No, the Mets are done with Cespedes.
Think so? Yeah. That was a whole thing.
It'd be cool if he does the same exact route, like goes to the A's,
Ooh,
then the
okay.
Tigers, then the Red Sox, then the Mets.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. You think it would be cool as well?
Kind of. I like Yankees.
All right. How about this?
Yoelkis, Yankees?
Did
There's
we-
something there, right?
Did we not talk about Yelich's extension? I think BBD said we talked about it on the TPP for the Brewers,
Yeah, that
which
makes
is
sense.
which is still on this podcast, but we didn't talk about it on the
on
main
this
episode.
podcast, but not here.
But good for Yelich, got locked up. Good for the Brewers, locking him up.
Yeah, I think the internet reacted a little bit, and there's this weird. I guess it's a weird damned if you do, damned if you don't. Well, I guess when I say that, I'm thinking about Mookie, and when I'm thinking about Mookie, I'm thinking about Boston fans, but there's almost this stigma now that if you're one of the big dudes and you don't go to free agency, you're the bad guy, except for Mookie. But that's Boston fans. Mookie, go to free agency, get paid. I think what gets missed here a little bit is like, and when Harper and Machado hit free agency, they were 26. Yelly's 28 right now. So he got his giant payday that I think it's, what is it, maximum 8 years and $215 or something like that. He got the bag, and good for him. I mean, he was supposed to be this talented, kind of gangly dude on the Marlins, and then he's developed into this MVP all-world player, and he got paid.
Yeah, I like it.
So that's good.
They also locked up Freddie Peralta
Your guy.
for a little bit.
You love Freddie P.
I didn't look into that deal. What is that deal?
I think it was just like a arbitration type thing. Freddie Peralta's a name that you think he's an old guy because there's been a lot of pitchers named Peralta, but he's actually young.
Are you
He's
serious?
24. Yes.
Because I think of him as an older dude.
No, Freddie Peralta on the Brewers is 23, but there's been a bunch of Peraltas. There's been
And a bunch of Freddies.
and I think Willie Peralta used to be on the Brewers.
Is Freddie and Peralta popular names?
I don't think. Well, it depends how you label it. I think Freddie could be labeled as a popular name.
I mean, Peralta, there's Wandy Peralta, Willie Peralta, David Peralta, and Freddie, all right in the league right now. Joel Peralta and Johnny Peralta both
so
recently
what
left.
throws it off is Willie Peralta was a pitcher for the Brewers.
Okay.
So that's definitely what's skewing the scale on this. But Freddie Peralta, no, he's just a young guy who basically had his arbitration bought out.
Yeah, he's 24 years old. Okay, they bought out his arbitration. Good. That's
Congrats.
like the new most popular thing to do.
You did it.
You did it. We don't really have much else. Like a lot of stuff's going on in spring. Is Chris Davis still the best spring training player in history?
Well, that's what I've got for you, and I had my moment of genius, as I always have.
Jake's moment of genius.
I thought I'd bring up some stats for you.
Okay.
Some spring training stats.
Yeah. Can you play the "This Doesn't Matter at All" sound drop?
Play the "This Doesn't Matter at All" sound drop.
Nothing I say should
You don't
be
have the
important
volume
to
up for it.
anyone.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing I say should be important to anyone.
Oh my God!
It's pretty good.
Did you know you were hitting that one?
Wow.
Wow, that's a huge moment for
What
me.
a
to do.
confident.
I almost hit the wrong one. I knew it was
Okay.
one of two.
Okay.
All
Not bad.
Not bad.
500. Jimmy, so I'll give you some stuff you're going to like first. I'll give you some of the weird shit.
Yeah. Okay.
So there are currently 24 guys in spring training with batting averages of 1,000.
24.
24.
What's the minimum at bat? One.
Yeah. So we've got
Who's got the most
so
at
there,
bat?
there's two guys, or no, excuse me, there's three guys that are 3 for 3.
That's awesome.
And then we've got, how many guys are 2 for 2? I think one.
That's the most 3 at bats.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's no 4 for 4s.
No 4 for 4s, but I don't know. So what are those guys thinking?
Nothing.
Give me some at bats.
Yeah. I mean, those are.
I figured it out,
I
coach.
mean, those are guys that no one cares about.
I haven't made an out yet.
Yeah.
And so the guy that needs to be highlighted of this crew who you're going to like is Jason Krizan. He's 31. He's a lifetime minor leaguer. He's 3 for 3 with 2 homers.
Krizan.
Yeah, Krizan.
Kri. Krizan.
Yeah, go a couple ways with that.
He has 2 homers.
Yeah. He's a lifetime minor leaguer from 22 to age 30. He's 3 for 3 with 2 home runs this spring.
Damn, he's from Pflugerville High School.
Pflugerville
High School in Texas. That's the name of it.
Yes.
Pflugerville.
So I don't know. I just thought you'd like that a little bit. Do you know who's leading? And again, spring training, very important. You know who's leading in home runs?
Kratz. No.
Power hitting shortstop Orlando Arcia.
Oh, yeah.
5 home runs this spring.
Hell yeah.
So he's figured it out. Problem solved. He's tied with Cody Thomas, who looks like he's 25 and on the Dodgers. Not familiar.
I think that the Padres are like winning a lot. I don't pay attention to wins and losses in spring training at all, and so when it always blows my mind when people do. Blows my mind when people pay attention to the score of the spring training game.
Right.
Like the Yankees were up 3 or down 3, and then they tied it in 3-3, and the announcers were like, "You got to think the manager's happy that they came back and tied it right away." And I was like, "No, they don't. No one cares."
Oh, dude, you
no. Why do announcers try to trick people into thinking that matters? Like nobody cares about that.
We might have to make this a segment on the show, but I've told you my Uncle Rick goes to the Pirates spring training games and he like keeps the score and stuff. Dude, when he goes to the games, he writes like a review of the game.
Oh my God. Can I read this? Yeah. Okay, so this is Jake's Uncle Rick's review.
Uncle Rick's review segment
of the Pirates game on March 1st. What a game today. Yeah, I know spring training stats mean nothing, but it was glorious to see us plate 7 runs in the first 2 innings and then hang on for a 13-9 victory.
See?
Most of the runs were given up by Yaxel Rios and Luis Escobar, neither of whom is likely to make the opening day roster. The defense was solid for the second day in a row. 1 error by Cruz at shortstop. You know what? Like, this is actually a great service. Pirates fans, go follow Jake's Uncle Rick.
Yeah.
He says it doesn't matter, but, like, Tucker started a nifty double play and looked very solid at shortstop. Bell made...
He's got it.
I wanted to think your uncle was being a little crazy.
No.
This is a great service for
He's
Pirates
locked
fans.
in.
Go follow Uncle Rick on
Uncle
Facebook.
Rick.
That's
Yeah.
I might read his Facebook post. And
I
I'd
mean,
be the
it's
most
crazy.
into-
He's talking about experimenting with a 4-man outfield. It's really good stuff. So, yeah, if you need your Pirates update. I think I found another weird Jimmy thing that you'll like.
So, wait. The Padres, I think, are, like, I was reading in the Padres subreddit. They're like, what does this really mean? Ah, fuck, I forget what it was. Because I think they are winning a lot of games. Like, it means nothing, everyone.
Juan Soto and Randy Arozarena and Joey Votto are leading the league in walks, which I was going to make fun of because it's spring training.
But Joey Votto doesn't swing in spring
Right.
training. Like, he says that he just wants to see the ball as best he can. So he's doing a good job.
He's doing a great job of that.
Wait. The baseball reference for Randy's last name is Arozarena.
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 It's a good name.
He's from Cuba as well.
Let's see. Salvador Perez has 4 hit by pitches. That's pretty brutal.
Oh, damn.
That sucks.
That blows. Coming
As
off
the
injury.
catcher?
Coming off injury, too.
That sucks. He's got to be pissed off.
Quit hitting him.
Yeah, stop hitting Salvador Perez.
Come on about it. That
That's
blows.
brutal.
How many
man.
games has he played? 5?
12 games. He's playing a lot.
Whoa. I guess because of the injury, he really
Yeah.
wants to get into the swing of things.
Oh, this is gonna be a mean one. Do
you think there's
do
a
you
ba-
want most errors
What-
committed?
Hold on. What's going on with the Royals' backup catcher situation? Salvy's playing like every game. Like, is it a battle? Because that sucks for them because they're getting like less innings.
I mean, it feels like one of those when the veteran player asks to play a lot.
Oh yeah, because he's coming back from injury.
Yeah.
He probably wants to get back his reps in. He's been out for a full year.
And you know what? I got to be honest with you. I'm not super tuned into the Royals backup catcher situation.
That's bullshit.
So if you're a Royals fan, tweet at us. Let us know what's going on
That's
there.
bullshit. You know it. Well, so what's the most errors? This is mean.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it. It's a young kid. If it was an old guy, I would do
It's
it.
like
just
it's like a
that's fun.
prospect.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool.
Do you need any pitching stats? Is most innings pitched in spring training like the worst news? No, I guess
it
because
could be
pitchers
good.
are building up their pitch count.
Who
Yeah.
is it?
Let's see.
Is it Hap?
Hap's got to be close, right? Dakota Hudson, 12.1 innings in a blowout. Josh Lindblom, second, 10 innings.
Get it, Lindblom. Trying to impress his new team.
Yeah, he's coming from overseas. Luzardo, 13 strikeouts and 8.1 innings. Yeah, spring training stats don't matter at all.
No. Well, you can
But
take
baseball's
nuggets.
still happening.
You can take nuggets from them, but don't matter at all.
Justice Sheffield having a nice spring gem.
He added a new pitch. We could call
Like
Jordan from Cespedes Family Barbecue.
No, we can't double down.
All right, I think that wraps it up here. We're done for the day. We'll be back tomorrow with another mini episode. Thank you guys for checking those out every day. And then we have Plouf's episode coming up whenever that comes out. Thursdays?
Ploof.
Ploof. Actually,
TJ Zook has given up the most home runs. 5 home runs in 4.1 innings.
Zooks.
That's tough, Zook.
My name's Zooks, and I never missed a game.
It's tough.
So, yeah.
Garrett Cole is tied for second, though, so
Wind.
good news for Zook.